Yo, I was supposed to do this video like months ago, but it got lost in the queue. But look, man, this video right here gets real crazy. So apparently, I don't remember the entire video. I remember watching it a while ago, but apparently these guys are out here. They're not Christians. I don't think they're religious. I just think they're knowledgeable, moral people. You know what I'm saying? Apparently they're out here at a college, a university, and the billboard says children cannot consent to puberty blockers. So apparently they're having discussions with people about, is it moral to give children puberty blockers even though they shouldn't be able to consent to it because they're children, and the effects of puberty blockers and what it can cause for children in the future if they decide to go back on the path of a normal, I would say a normal person, you know what I'm saying? As in, like, they don't want to be, a different gender or whatever it goes, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and check out this video. It gets real crazy. I'm pretty sure somewhere in here, like, you will see. All right, I don't want to ruin it, but let's go ahead and check out this video. I'm gonna skim through some parts of it just because it's a 22-minute video, and a lot of it is, I don't want y'all to get bored watching the entire thing. So if you want to watch the entire video, I'll post it in my description so you can watch it on your own time. But let's go ahead and check out this video real quick, man. Let's see what it's about.
Estrogen was the best antidepressant I was ever on.
And now would you say you're a very happy person?
So he's,
well,
right off the rip,
for all of the fascists.
Except my bad. Right off the rip, that statement right, this only been 17 seconds. He said estrogen is the best antidepressant that he's been on. That's crazy, bro, because, like, is estrogen an antidepressant anyways? And so you're already telling us that you are depressed past the normal circumstances, and you're on antidepressants, and estrogen has been, that's crazy, bro. Like, everyone, like, we always searching for the solution without going to God, bro. We just search for it in this world, and we get it wrong every time.
Like hate and people wanting to kill us.
Who wants to kill you?
Who kill you? What are you talking about?
Every day on TV, there are politicians and people like you saying that they want to kill transgender people.
Have you ever said that you want to kill transgender people?
I'm not talking to...
No.
Have you ever said that you want to kill transgender people?
Who are you talking about? What politician are you referring to?
Just look at the news, y'all.
No,
just
one example.
Just name one.
This is a like, I don't have to
Just
prove
one.
any of this to you.
Is the estrogen making you happy again?
Do not
Is that on right
touch
now?
me.
Wow.
Why can't you have a dialogue?
There's a lot of loving, kind-hearted people here.
Like you?
I don't get to talk to pieces
Are
of
you loving and kind-hearted?
We have to import you, mother.
Are you loving and kind?
You.
Hey, you guys, you can't.
Don't touch! Don't touch! Hey!
Wow.
Huge
Okay.
shout out to our friends over at iTarget for sponsoring this
That was a dope intro. I did not know that was the intro, but let's move forward.
video. So we have children cannot consent to puberty blockers. I want to know, do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Why or why not? Where you at?
Well, I have my convictions on the matter.
Okay. Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. What do you think?
I strongly disagree.
I agree. You
guys
guys
agree?
are doing a
You
good
agree
thing.
with this?
Yes.
Just scientifically speaking, the mind is not fully developed until 25 years old.
That's facts.
And so,
The decision-making aspect of your mind as well. Like, that's a big factor there.
for sure.
It's biology that you're a boy, you're a girl. It's that simple.
I do. I beef you.
What is this dude doing, yo?
No,
That's
I personally do appreciate what you guys are.
in all the videos I've done, there's always a him or like in a female or male version in a video causing like craziness, bro. It's always one. I've never done a video, reacted to a video like these where they're talking about a topic that's controversial and there hasn't been a one of him on that freaking screen, man. It's ridiculous.
Are doing when fostering political discourse, even if people disagree with you, I think it's good for the society to have good political discourse simply because it fosters people to think.
So you believe that they can consent?
Yes.
Okay, and why is that?
There are many medications that children can consent to taking that actually do have some long-term impacts and stuff like that. The exceptionalism of this one is actually completely engineered by people trying to push a specific social narrative of like progressives essentially trying to entrap or convince like people who don't want to actually affirm their gender identity to do it anyway, but that's really not what's happening.
I've already asked you guys questions.
Okay, all right. Hey, that's you're not allowed to just assault
That's
people.
assault. That's assault. Like
You're
by
not allowed to
100 video
assault people. You got to get out of here. Okay,
dude's
okay.
We
So,
have people
bro.
trying to distract us. Let's try to talk right through it.
Yeah, we just gotta focus.
so you would actually agree with this sign? We're talking about children here specifically. You would agree more with the sign. Is that correct?
Well, I know I would couch it in terms of one is decision is dependent upon the development of the mind. And so, you know, it's wise to have everyone has a right to their decision. Scientifically speaking, one's mind is not fully developed until 25 years of age.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because you made
Sounds
this
like
about
he was agreeing
medicine.
with them.
Yeah.
There are plenty of medicines for kids. Is puberty a medical condition?
It's a medical process. It's a biological process.
Puberty is a medical process?
I guess it is biological, and what is the distinction you're trying to draw between biological and medical?
Really, bro?
Hold the
Puberty
phone up if you want.
is just
Okay.
a natural part of growing up. It's as natural as breathing or to have your heart beating. It's not something you consent to. The practice now in more than half the clinics is to give kids puberty blockers on the very first appointment.
What do
And
you
I'm
think
just
about
out
that?
here
You
having
disagree with that?
conversations to... Oh, thanks. Thank you very much.
Do you go to school here?
Yeah, I
What
do.
do you think of this?
You know, I think you have the right to ask questions, and I think it's not proper to touch on you for sure. That's a fact. I think that the honest intellectual inquiry at a university should allow people to ask hard, difficult questions, and people should
That's
ask.
facts, bro.
I mean, it's just a form of intellectualism that
That's
is dying
facts.
in the university. That's
Bro, people hate getting to the bottom of things. People hate when you ask hard questions, especially when it goes against something that they like. They hate it, bro. It's like, how can you not just like be like normal and mature about the situation? It's not like they're forcing you to do anything. You know what I'm saying? They're just out there speaking, like Christian pastors that are out there speaking, street preachers and all that. Like they're not forcing you to listen. Like you can leave, but they just intend on causing like a freaking outrage just because it talks about the fact, like it talks about things that they want and they love, and they don't want you getting so touchy on their topics, man. It's crazy. It is crazy, bro.
That's just a fact.
Yeah,
So
well said.
people should have the right to think well.
Why are you transferring out of the university?
First of all, I don't really fit in here. I have a bit of a different belief to other people, especially because I'm not either the particular right or the left. I believe in people believing what they want to believe, but I first and foremost believe in critical thinking.
When I do
Bro, it's
try
tripping,
and share my
man.
opinions or even questions, it can be difficult because there is no open-mindedness as people leftists talk about in classes. So
To be open-minded, but and yet a lot of people can't voice an opinion.
Oh, you don't want to be in the picture with us? Come on in the picture. I was just trying to get a picture.
This guy touched
It was just a little love.
Do not touch me.
It was
Do
just a
not
little
touch
I
me.
was just trying to get a picture with you.
I will defend myself
Oh, okay.
by any whatever means necessary.
What?
Do not touch
So is this
me.
the estrogen making you happy again?
Do not
Is that on right now?
touch me. Touch me again.
Wow.
Is this the estrogen
Touch
making you
me
happy?
again.
You're showing a wonderful example to the whole world about how estrogen has made your life incredibly happier.
Bro,
You can
it's
see it's having
tripping.
remarkable effects on this individual here.
What is he doing,
I think
yo?
the bike is broken. Maybe.
They keep bothering you. I do not like that. That's, you know.
Hey, you guys, you can't.
Don't touch! Don't touch! Hey! Don't touch!
Bro,
All right,
what?
hold on. Hold on.
Wow.
Well, no. Where's the phone? Where's the phone?
My guy's
the
back
phone?
with some vengeance, bro.
All right.
What is going
hey,
on?
This person
You're good.
on the bike has assaulted him.
The guy tried to steal my phone on the bike.
Back
twice
to
We have
actually.
it
him,
all
Guy
on
on the
film.
Took the phone before he could bike away. I grabbed him, then he tossed it. So, all right, thanks.
Thank you, officers.
Hey,
let's
go ahead,
have a
John.
If you have to
conversation.
resort to violence, you know, you don't have evidence. That's not okay.
Or disruption.
Or disruption. Just come calmly, give the evidence, refute it with integrity, and move on. It's very simple.
Look at all the historical studies into gender dysphoria. Kids from a young age all the way up into their 20s. Like if you look at the most recent study, they followed 139 boys with severe gender dysphoria. 87.8% of them grew out of it when they went through puberty.
Dang.
And 63.6% grew up to be gay. But today, we tell these kids that there's something wrong with them. We give them this abusive idea that there's such a thing as being born in the wrong body, which
Right.
is psychologically abusive. And we don't give them a chance to grow out of this, to see their dysphoria desist. We put them on puberty blockers at the age of 10 or 11.
Right. So what do you think about that? Because if a majority are desisting, and you're in favor of this, isn't that a problem when the majority could just end up being gay?
Well, first of all, that minority actually definitely has a right to actually, like, their view is entirely affirmed because those puberty blockers truly did help them affirm who they are and who they are in their identity. Also,
I was wondering where that music was coming
in that
from.
Majority might have been dissuaded due to the intense systemic oppression of, like, gender diversity.
I have a question. What do you say to the gay people, like 25-year-old man who had sex reassignment surgery at the age of 18, but now has deep regrets because he realizes he was just gay?
We all make decisions we regret, and that shouldn't be prevented.
Well, come and have a conversation.
So I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. Like, I like what the black guy was saying. That like, and let's make this known. Like, these guys, I don't believe that they're Christians. Like the ones that's out here talking, speaking, I don't believe they're Christians, but they have good moral standards because they understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just understand like the fact that you can't give a child something that's going to hurt them in the future because they don't really understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't really get it. They don't have the mindset to look 10, 15 years down the line. They just haven't developed enough to do that. So you're giving children puberty blockers that's going to damage their organs, their sexual organs for life. And they don't fully understand. They don't have the grasp of what is going on and what that can do to them. Right. And he's saying, like, bro, like, what happens when they realize that they were just going through a cycle? They were just going through a phase of life, like, that we all go through different phases, whatever it is. What happens when they understand that? But their body is damaged because we gave them these puberty blockers. Wow.
Thank you. It's getting warm out here. Appreciate it.
Well,
wow.
That's just how.
That's a great example of not having evidence.
So when you don't exactly right, Peter. When you don't have evidence, when you're not confident in the argument, your response to just a pretty basic claim is
to throw
assault.
water on someone.
Throw water on people.
Yep, they should watch Street Preachers.
Disrupt, shut down conversations.
And also, I'd like to point out the distinction between puberty blockers and genital reassignment surgery, which the latter basically only happens after someone turns 18 or in very, it is true.
Well, Jazz Jennings had a whole reality show about this where he was 17 when they did it.
There's vasectomies that are happening.
I've got the doctor at Kaiser Permanente admitting they do this to 16-year-olds.
Yes,
but I agree. There's not a ton. I agree there aren't a ton of sex reassignment surgeries on children, but what there is a ton of going on is puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones.
And I want to just very clearly point out the distinction between those two different things. Don't conflate them. They are not the same level of severity or the same level of reversibility.
Well, stopping the development of a child is pretty insane. These boys, when they go on puberty blockers at 11, what these drugs do is they stop their genital growth.
Who stopped your development?
They stop girls' breasts from growing. They stop their hips from widening.
It's crazy.
These boys end up with a micro penis for life, and a lot of them would have just grown up to be gay. And if you look at the statistics from these gender clinics, half these kids are on the autism spectrum. So we're literally sterilizing autistic kids.
What? Okay.
Hey,
I'm not ignoring you. I literally can't hear you.
Thanks for your time. I'm sorry about her doing that.
I'm sorry. I hope you got it on.
Do not touch me. What are you doing? You don't shove people. Give me the chance, Jill.
Do you think we should sterilize autistic kids?
Shut the up.
Do you think we should sterilize autistic kids? Why are you so angry?
Because you're a idiot.
Why can't you have a dialogue?
There's a lot of loving, kind-hearted people here.
Like you?
I don't get to talk to pieces of shit.
Are you loving and kind-hearted?
We have to import you, mother.
Are you loving and kind?
You. You're a idiot.
Wow. Bro is heated. I don't even remember seeing him, like, even out there while they were having this conversation. But dude is heated, bro. That is crazy. Like, my guy coming in like a madman, bro, for what? It's not even that serious. It's a conversation, bro.
Suck. I don't need to. You guys need air for this to work. To get your clicks.
We're advocating for the cutting into children's bodies. Give us one argument.
Shut up. You're all
one good argument.
No, shut the up.
What?
I don't want to argue with you.
Just name
I don't
one.
want to change your mind.
Wow.
mind has already been morphed.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to this guy.
What's going on, man?
For safety purposes, I don't want to give away my identity. I hope that's okay.
Okay, that's okay.
I don't want to give out my identity.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
Of course.
I agree with this.
So when you say for safety reasons, what do you think is going to happen if people know you agree with this?
I'm losing my scholarship, my internships, everything. Now.
You think PSU will take away your
will.
scholarships and your internships
Yes, they will.
if you agree with this?
Yeah.
So you're taking a bold risk here coming to talk to us.
Yes, I am. Yes, they will. They very much will.
Why
It
do
is
you
not
feel-
a false statement.
So you're taking a bold risk, but you still felt compelled to come and talk to us.
Yes.
Why do you feel so compelled?
I don't want
to
to
do
be
that?
silenced anymore.
Good man.
I'm done.
Wow.
What are your thoughts about people disrupting these conversations?
I mean,
because like they just don't want it to be happening.
I mean, I'm saying, like, for example, if I was talking about LGBTQ, like the community, that wouldn't be nice or fair if they're speaking their views and their values and their like what they got going on.
Yeah.
So it's like it should be fair if like the same people that advocate for free speech.
Yeah.
Why can't you let someone ask normal questions?
That's
like her
facts,
touching
bro.
you.
That's facts right there. Like you advocate for free speech and freedom of rights, but you don't want people to come and oppose your opinion. Right? That's facts what he's saying, bro. Like that is the arrogance of humans is that we want people to only agree with us, and if we are not being agreed with, we're completely against it and we want it stopped. And that doesn't make a good world. Like I'm a Christian, I'm safe. I'm not about to go around telling everyone like, oh, like I hate you because you're not a Christian and don't talk. Like I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna tell you like Jesus loves you and I pray that you would allow him to enter into your life. But that's how far it goes. That's how far it goes, bro. I'm not there to convict and judge people, especially not the world. I'm just there to show them the light, right? Same with these guys in a different sense. They're showing them the morality standpoint, there's a higher morality than our own mind, right? And people just can't seem to get it.
Why is that fair?
Yeah, she's been touching me the whole time.
Now if roles were reversed, and if it was a woman, that's gonna be completely different.
The whole idea of a university traditionally is to engage, to debate, to maybe change your mind. I mean, if everybody came out with the same idea that they walked in with 4 years ago, I don't know what kind of education that would be.
Facts.
Easy, thanks.
Wow.
That was rude.
That's really interesting. So this is what you do when you can't have when you don't want to have a conversation. So this is very Portland State, right?
Bro, what?
So I say it's very Portland State because I recognize it. What do you recognize about that behavior as Portland State?
They don't want you to talk about things that they don't agree with. They consider free speech to be what they believe in, and that's it.
There's Bite
That's
Guy.
the only free speech that you're allowed to say is what you agree with them.
It's an institution-supported narrative and nothing outside of that frame.
That's how I feel, at least.
We live in a country where the First Amendment states freedom of speech is for everybody, regardless of who you identify as, regardless of what you look like, anything. And I feel like this has gone way too one-sided. I don't want to stand for that anymore. We should love.
That's facts, man. That's across the whole board. Anybody that opposes your opinion, people don't want anything to do with you, and they will shut you up. They will silence you, and that's crazy.
Love each other and be unified instead of hating on one another for what we think. Diversity, inclusion. If I'm being hated on for wearing this, that is not inclusion. Diversity.
Or Catholic.
I know 2 other people.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's not diverse, and it's wrong, and that's something that us Christians have to deal with on a daily basis, especially when we go out and preach the word to the world. It's a battle, bro. If you're not a Christian watching this, it is a battle. It's like a uphill 150-degree weather battle, man. So I'm gonna stop the video right here. It's been pretty long. It's already at 15 minutes. If you want to watch the rest of the video, it's gonna be linked in the description. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another video. Until next time, Aaron Page, I'm out. Man, this is crazy. People just don't get it, bro.